And hello there, my sweet netherlings. Come on in, come on in. It's lovely to see all of you. Get in here, get cozy, get cozy, get cozy. Hello, how are you all doing today? How are you all doing? I hope you're ready for some fun, because I most certainly am. I most certainly am. I'm fresh out of the shower, okay? My hair's a little moist. I'm doing my thing, you know. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed, okay? And of course, before we begin, good and proper, I just have to thank Asgore for the 2 gifted members they sent, and of course Hitomi for the test super. Good to know, test super, good. Yeah. And of course, 𝓂𝓻 for it's been a month already. TBH, I didn't notice. Hope you're enjoying today, Zander, for the little member chat, and I am going to enjoy today. That is my full intent, my fullest intent, as it were. And you know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. I hope you're all doing well. Cultist Simulator is a game that is very, very close to my heart, and I genuinely mean that. And come on in, the water's fine. Wes, thank you for the super. And indeed, the waters are most certainly fine. Cultist Simulator is a game that's really, really close to my heart. And I mean really, really close to my heart. Like, disturbingly so. To the point of bibbity bun giving me 10 gifted members. Thank you very, 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 very much, bibbity bun. Thank you very, very, very much, bibbity bun. I'm mucho appreciato. Mucho appreciato that is very, very awesome. Very, very poggers. Thank you. Cultist Sim is a game that is very, very, very close to my heart. Very, 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 very close to my heart. To the point of actually being some of what got me through college. I really love this game. It's one of my all-time faves, and honestly, I can ramble about the different occult lore and the stuff that I love about it. And thank you again for the supers. Thank you. The members. Sorry, you've already got me a little off. You're not allowed to get me off kilter when we've barely started. That's a rule. Anyway, okay, let's just dive in. The longer I talk, the more likely I am to say something stupid. But this stream's going to be a little unique. It's kind of going to be a half Zatsu, a half game thing, because we're playing the game, but it's kind of a bit of an idle clicker at times. So it's going to be a lot of me talking to you and going back and forth with chat, which I really, really like. And it's kind of going to be a fun mix. And of course, I'm just going to quickly drop the live tweet now. Thank you, Nightwix. I needed to do that. I love how you yell at me before management do. While I do that, quick thing. So how do I tell my friend that I want to visit him in his apartment because of the fact that I don't miss him, but I miss his cat? You know, I miss seeing his cat because I feel like I haven't seen his cat for too long. And I really want to invite myself over because I miss his cat, but I don't really miss him that much. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. How do I do that? How do I do that? So real, Sani. So real. There we go. All right. Here we go. We're hitting the transition. Shuffle on over. All right, we'll send this away. And here we go. And with that, welcome to Cultist Simulator. And hey, Sophia, yay, 1 month. Happy I can catch your stream after today, finishing all my schoolworks. Hey, very nice. Congratulations. So, Cultist Simulator is a game that really is close to my heart. I really love it. It's one of my favorites. It got me through, got me through college. It's probably the reason I almost failed an assignment, to be honest. But but it's been years. It's years and years and years. So let's dive on in, shall we? Human college, what a trip, tee-hee. Hey bestie, how's the cat? And can I see your cat? Yes. So, I'm going to be doing fun voices for this as well. Priorities, top priorities, the toppest of priorities. Build character. Create a cult for your friend's cat. The aspirant. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can still do the fun voices for this. Oh no, I'll just say words. Alone in this windy city, unsure of where my path may tread, I find myself awake among the dormant masses. Was my life a dream before now? Or perhaps I was always like this, waiting for the moment dawn broke through the crack that was the infinite night. My ignorance shattered. I may never step back from this threshold. And much like gravity, I have been subsumed by the fall. There we go, that was just something off the top. Hey, Barry, thank you for the super. I don't know anything about this game, but based on the title, it seems made for you. Yes. I love this game. So I'm trusting you can all see this correctly, because sometimes I've noticed in my little test plays, sometimes it glitches a little bit. So do let me know if there's anything that's a bump. I'm not reading anything. That was just off the top. But yes, thank you for the super, Barry. It's made for me. And of course, Wild Monarch, who else in Team Goldlust? Who else is Team Goldlust for the game show later? Damn straight, Team Goldlust is going to turn up for the game show later. So to begin, work. So the idea with this game is this is like a playing board, and it's like playing a game of solitaire, except with the occult. And that crazy shit's going to happen throughout. So we have to keep ourselves alive, grow our cult, and if I can, I'll try and name the followers after people in chat. So, you know, I'm unsure if it does let you name the stuff, but if I can, or I'll just try and remember the names, I'll name these after people in chat. So we'll see how it goes. Menial employment. Another shift, moping the darkened hallways, delivering post to hollow-eyed invalids. Trundling corpse-laden gurneys to the basement. Oh, also, it's set in the 1920s for anyone who needs to know, because the 1920s aesthetic balls. 1920s, 1930s Arkham Horror Call of Cthulhu-esque aesthetic absolutely balls, in case anyone needs to know. Also, this game is like $5, so like, I love it. It's so good. So everything in this game, just to explain, is based on timers and doing stuff within prescribed time periods, which is really cool. We're doing a lot of time juggling here. Let me sit down a little bit. I'm too tall. So everything's within time. I'm going to be reading a bit. It's like kind of like a weird blend between timer and visual novel and like live action, but we can pause and read stuff, and I can go back and forth with the chat. Oh, the 1920s was 100 years ago. Why? Who the fuck said that? Who just did emotional damage to me? One of you just dealt emotional damage to me. Halfway through your shift, the head porter beckons you aside. We won't require your services any longer, he says. Here, your last payment. We've paid you through to the end of the month. I have lost my job. At least now I have a little time to rest, and my health improves. Dream unlocked. I was 27 back then, indeed. In what? Yes, I was. 27 back then, though I was back in the underworld in those days. Earn a living or practice the invisible arts. So, the game is split into time slots and time management, which is holy. Akasupa. Hi, Hatomi. Thank you. It's my birthday, and I wanted to thank you for being here. It's been such a joy tuning into your streams every day, and I wanted to continue spending more birthdays together with you. Fun fact, I spent the last 3 hours of my birthday sobbing to your Life is Strange stream, but it was worth it. Okay, I'm sorry for inflicting emotional damage on the people who watched the Life is Strange stream. I feel like I need to put out an apology video for that. Okay, I'm sorry for hitting you all with surprise Doom Yuri. But Hitomi, thank you so very much. You're very, very sweet. And of course, happy birthday to you. May the coming year bring you joy, wonder, and everything your heart could possibly desire. From me to you. And know that whoever's birthday it is, whether it's yours or any of your netherlings, you're always welcome to celebrate here at Club Netherbrand. Oh, you delightful little thing. Also, I turned on the little super chat notifications at the very top here because I noticed that some people were giving through Streamlabs and it wasn't popping at the top. So I needed to fix that because I was feeling really bad and I was having to hunt people down and email them. And of course you get free drinks. Of course you get free drinks. Oh, but thank you. Get the ukulele. So, Thank you for the Akachaka. Earn a living or practice the invisible arts. So the game is divided into time frames. This timer is what represents a dream, sleep, life, death, and everything in between. But the best way that I think we'll learn is by playing. I have a little bit of experience with this game, and by a little bit of experience, it almost caused me to fail college, but let's go. Work. So naturally, we expend health, we put cards into this little slot, and different results happen. Backbreaking labor for meager pay. Is this the best I can do? And that starts a 1-minute timer over here. So we practice unskilled labor. While we dream during the night. Don't worry, this is just the humble beginnings of our Netherling cult though. And boom, that there is an idea, a spark of realization, something that shoots through us like a lightning bolt, as if a bolt from the blue descends from the sky and brings itself down upon us. And what is that? It's an idea, a change in the air. I need funds to live, but perhaps this recent upset in my circumstances is a secret blessing. There is something in my dreams. There is a change in the air. An epiphany begins with this timer, and this is the start of our journey, the start of the Netherling cult, the start of how things begin to transform. The beginning of the end, or the end of the beginning? That is my question to all of you. I think I've become a little impassioned while doing this. Just a little impassioned. That was kind of hot. Meanwhile, we recall our dreams. It began when I spoke to the old man in the hospital. He knew my name. He's dead now. The pneumonia. But why do I dream of him still? What is this cobalt light in my dreams? Time is now passing. Hey, nah, thank you for the super. I remember this game years ago. I can't believe it came out 6 years ago. Random question. Are the Netherlings in a cult since we support your unholiness? If you're a reporter, I'd say no comment. But since you're you, I like to think of us as more of a family, you know? But with this, it unlocks 2 cards in our hand. These 2 cards allow us to dream. Now we're able to expend... These are... Okay. So I'll start sorting these into groups. So, the game is going to be set into 2 lots. We have over here, actions, and over here, in this little pile, resources. Funds, passion, and contentment. These things are all part of a grander scheme, so even emotions can be considered a resource in this world. And by the proper use and doling out of emotions, we may further our gain. Why? Because we're dealing with the occult, things beyond human comprehension, and that is why, as the timers tick down and our minds begin to turn, new ideas present themselves. How much are we willing to sacrifice? How much do we love? Time passes, time. The sundial's shadow passes. I have funds to live. I must have them, else I will become ill. Zanny, that's textbook cult answer. I know. Very Charlie Manson of me. With that, our contentment burns, but our vitality goes on. Our health is fatigued, so we must wait. I can't put it there. Card must be of a right. So, again, just to explain what's going on here. These are actions that are going on within the world up top. And these down bottom, right here, are resources. These things. If we say we're family, we're family. Exactly. But everything has a timer. Health, vitality, fatigue, passion. In fact, let us change. We will channel our passion to paint. We will paint. I used to paint. I could paint those sights I half remember from my dreams. I might sell something. I probably won't. Let us become an artist. After all, you all know here, I fucking love artists. You know I love artists. I love them. But what do we paint? Our little cult. This is the very start of our cult journey. We're still a baby cultist right now. We're still imagining and seeing just where we end up on the cult scale. So the question is, where will we end up? What will influence what we become? Because there's a variety of different cults that can be built and made in this game, and all of them occur rather fluidly with a level of RNG to them. The old man from the hospital has bequeathed me a sum of money and a packet of peculiar papers, poetry, riddles, metaphysical speculations. For the first time in months, here is some fuel for my reason. Money, a bequest, reason. And thus we unlock the study action. So our three main actions are work, dream, and study. So while we paint, we will approach and attack this study with reason. Then, as we paint, perhaps we could paint vitality? No. So it's trying different things. We need inspiration, our yearning. What will drive us to paint? What will be our inspiration? That's my question. Bequest, indeed. Bequest would be he left us something in his will. The old man from the hospital who we looked after went, in my last will and testament I leave that lovely boy, Zander Netherbrand, 9 gold pieces of funds and all of that. Because we're so cute, tee-hee. Goodness, look at me being an absolute nursing home vulture, turning around being like, let me see if I can turn around and find myself a husband from, let me see if I can find myself a husband from the intensive care unit. So, there we go. These are beautiful. So, it begins. In this packet, we reach in and steadily unwrap what the old man left to us. Inside, directions to Morland, cryptic directions to an obscure address of a certain Morland, a dealer in the rare sort of book, a temptation, enlightenment, wisdom. Mayhap we may find victory should we channel it. Something within us has been sparked. Notes on a possible collaborator. Our correspondence has revealed that there is others who believe there is hidden potential in us. The question is, will we find that person? And of course, a watchman's secret. It has been expressed like this. Each hour has its colour, but colour exists only where there is light. Now, this is what's called a revelation, or at least what I call them. They're essentially little things that lead us closer to discovering some sort of mighty occult truth and unlocking Cthulhu, or whatever's within our cult. But it is a fun little thing. It's going to be very cute. It's going to be very, very cute. Get that inheritance money? Heck yes. I want to get that inheritance money. I'd be cute as heck with inheritance money. Now, my question is, could we put any of these cards, whether it's the Watchman's Secret or Temptation Enlightenment? Oh no, Reason? Oh no. Consumes its contents. Huh. Okay. We don't have the yearning for the art. We don't have the power yet. We're painting some silly little landscape or portrait, something that isn't quite beyond us. But what we shall do is we will study. We'll study the directions to Morland's shop. After all, this strange packet must be uncovered, right? The direction to Morland's shop are cryptic. When one deals in the kind of books my correspondent has studied, one must be circumspect. And thus our timer begins anew. I finished the painting, to the excitement of absolutely no one. No one but me. Well, look at that. No one liked our art. No one liked my art, guys. No one liked my painting. We tried to paint for money and no one liked it. That's the equivalent of opening commissions and then just receiving 0 responses. That hurts. That hurts. We painted. How could they? Right. Hey, Glizzy Lord, thank you for the glizzy. They didn't like my art, everyone. They didn't like my art. How dare they? Well, I guess we'll go do unskilled labor again. But we'll dream. What if we dream? Meditate on my goal of unearthly knowledge. Oh, what is that? Exotic cravings? Oh. It seems something has been unlocked within us, everyone. Most artists only get famous after they're dead. That face when you're an immortal incubus. Well, I guess I need to be killed. One of you... Desire. What desires hunger us? Something is going to drive us to hunger and deeper urges. The question is what? Sometimes these random events will pop up on screen and I may panic. Because the panic is very real. Oh, we found Morland. So, while we were walking through the streets of London, merry old London, the cobblestones beneath our feet, heels clacking against the stone, rain gently drizzling, water rushing down the gutters, causing each step to echo with a wet thud. We turn our attention, and there sits a small store nestled in an alley. A decrepit sign hangs out front, the bookshop, beckoning those in. Also, this isn't in the game. This is just me turning around and trying to be really narrative with what happens with us. So you'll have to forgive me. I like being very narrative with my experiences, and if it leaves a little bit of blank space for description, I'd rather give like a really cool little descriptive moment. I came to this stream expecting molding. I'm already in awe of your skills, and we haven't even started the cult yet. Also, my 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽 is tingling. Teehee, teehee. Yeah, thank you, Mooney, thank you. And yeah, I appreciate that. It's like a board game. Yes, think of it as like solitaire, but with random events, game mechanics, and constantly having to worry about Cthulhu killing you. Think about that. That's the best way to do it. It's solitaire, but with a very strong narrative and a real focus on storytelling, which sounds so weird to describe. But I like it, and honestly, I hope all of you would like it too. I needed a sleepy game for Friday, because oh my goodness, it's so hot where I am. And I'm really glad that you all like it. I really, really am. An ill-lit street in an ill-favoured bend in a lesser river. A soft yellow light through a grimy window. Miss Morland nods as I enter, but doesn't rise. I never ask the names of my clients, she informs me, before I have time to introduce myself. Delightful, delightful. With that, we'll take the occult scrap we discovered from Morland's and begin our study. We will study it with... Oh, we can't study it with reason. Oh, we don't have enough. We need more occult scraps, and with that we will explore Morland's shop further and use some of the funds we were given by the old man to begin our exploration. We will spend our money if we must, for that is what we need. Meanwhile, at home, we look at notes from a possible collaborator. Perhaps the Netherlings will look at this. One of you will be entrusted with looking through these notes. In fact, you know what? Hitomi, Hitomi, it's your birthday. Look through the notes. Look through these notes. Find the possible collaborator. Find the first Netherling of note who will join and become a named member of the cult. Mortal frustrations. As yet, I have only the needs and desires of every other mortal, but something stirs within me. Restlessness. Restlessness. So, not all emotions in this game are good. Sometimes you'll be given restlessness. Too much restlessness can lead to darker emotions. The darker emotions you have sometimes can be channeled into more powerful occult knowledge, but the darkness can also consume you and drive you to madness. So it's balancing reason and logic and passion and the good parts of life with going insane and committing blood rituals. Tee-hee! But while we dream, our dream will be led with a watchman's secret. Oh, bloody hell, what the fuck is that? For those just joining, you have missed absolutely nothing. Something really weird just happened. That was some sort of inky black picture, right? You all saw what I just saw, right? The Cthulhu juice. Oh. We sent a letter to the acquaintance. Good. Someone penned a letter to the acquaintance for me. And the course of the heart. Whenever the principle of heart is implicated, I may gain vitality. Mystique. Uncanniness lingers. Mystique may attract the attention of hunters. They can't use it to build a case against you, but it will encourage them to look harder. Okay, we're being a little suspect. But if we may study vitality with... Ooh. Funds. Oh, we finish another day of work. Wonderful. So what we'll do is, well, this is the little trick I learned while I was in university playing this game, instead of listening in class. If we go to study, and we put this vitality here, which some cards have timers on, if you see right here. These timers, when they run out, cause the card to turn to ash and essentially be discarded. So, what we do is we can take the vitality here, add more vitality, and with that, I am abrim with vitality. If I devote time to exercise, I'll surely benefit. And with that, we begin the study of exercise. You played in class? Yes, I also vaped in class. I was a bad student. Oh, a rose! Some days are better than others. Sometimes the sky is nothing like a filthy sheet. Sometimes the river runs clear. We gained contentment. That's lovely. Let us paint with restlessness, shall we? We'll try painting again. As much as I enjoy the physical labor, I feel like we are not made for such things, you know? I feel like we're gentle. Bad Zanny. Zanny's too cool for me. I was a very bad student. What flavor's vape? Green apple. I was a sucker for the green apple vape. I don't do it anymore. Filthy habit on my part. I don't mind if other people do it, but I just no. I realized that I needed to get clean off of that stuff. Too expensive. Too expensive. I tallied up how much I was spending on those little nicotine pods in a week, and shame be upon me. But light's dedication. As we dream, Netherlings, something occurs to us, a light from within the murked sheets that is the layers of sleep. I have spoken the words. Each hour has its colour, but colour exists only where there is light. I will go where there is light. Through it bleach me to glass. I have advanced a step forward towards a terrible ascension. Tee-hee. We're a step closer to ascension, to something, to enlightenment. Now, let's go back to Morland's shop, shall we? Yes, we'll go back to Morland's shop and spend more money there. We're spending an awful lot of money in this lovely old lady's bookshop, but it should be good. Now. Oh! We have a friend! The reply to your letters is courteous, if cautious. They are intrigued by how you found their name. Intrigued enough to meet us. Tristan, an acquaintance. Why, hello, Tristan. Together, we might be more. Here's someone I might work with, a companion or a follower, but first I must give them something to follow. A society, a solidarity, an order, a cult, a dream. We will sell a dream to them that they might sleep and dream a dream of days gone by. But as we dream, do we fall further? Mayhap we do. I have gone as far as I can go in the dream. I must work. There was once a man who said that sleep of reason produced monsters. Often, it's healthy to let the mind wander in sleep, but I keep dreaming. Sooner or later, some monster will rise from my own fears. With that, I'm experimenting here. I don't actually know what these card combos with actions do. So the idea is for those who need to just have it clarified, we combine cards with actions and they create unintended results. Sometimes combining a card with an action will let us put another card on top to change the intended action. So things will keep developing. Oh. Exercise. My blood pumps. I have begun my true work. The authorities will take an interest in it. I must be ready for them. You have begun to establish your cult, but it will need more before you can recruit followers. You get a combo, you get a combo, everyone gets a combo. Exactly, exactly. Also, hello to those just joining. Lovely to see you. Mwah! Get on in here. Our notoriety begins. Now, Tristan. Tristan, baby, can we be more? Can we be more? We'll keep talking to Tristan. Oh, choose founding principles for the cult. Oh, okay. Here's what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do, everyone. We need to choose what is our founding principle for our cult. We have two. We have two founding principles for the cult. A simple occult scrap, which we are still learning from, but I think for this time we'll go with the easiest option, which is a watchman's secret. Who watches the watcher? That's my question. Each hour has its color, but color only exists where there is light. With our knowledge, we shall illuminate the darkest of nights and find all that is forbidden. So the pursuit of forbidden knowledge will be our founding doctrine, an occult society dedicated to the understanding of the light that leaks in from a fiery place, a place beyond places. We're witnessing the birth of a cult, everyone. We have our first follower in Tristan. We've discovered something noteworthy. So, by the time we're done, just to let everyone know how this game goes, by the time we're done, we'll end up being zoomed out somewhere to here with like half the board covered in cards on one side, or like a third of the board covered in cards on one side and a third of the board covered in cards on the other. Let's go, gamers. You've been going half an hour and you still haven't gotten despaired yet. You're doing better than I can imagine. When I say I spent time playing this at college, I spent a disgusting amount of time playing this at college. A disgusting amount of time. The Mirror of Glory. I dedicate myself to the understanding of the light that leaks in from the fiery place. Exercise the body. I've grown stronger. I've gained health. But it'll be more difficult to gain extra health this time. But we have a skill, a stronger physique. We are stronger physically. I can lift my netherlings up. It's good. I woke up this morning and like my back muscles were so sore because I thought this dumbass could lift like 140 on his back. I could, but I didn't realize how much I'd pay for it for doing sets of 12. A terrible clarity. Our purpose demands we recognize truths that chill the spirit. I must give something of myself. Oh dear. Oh, we need reason. Okay, so this is where the game gets difficult, okay? We need reason to unlock the next step of this and to not inflict despair upon ourselves. Our reason is tied up trying to dream of nightmares and monsters. So, there's about 2 seconds where we have to hit the space bar to move our reason from one place to another as soon as it's free. So we have to be very careful. We sold a painting! Wait, fuck that. We sold a painting. We sold our first painting, everyone. We sold our first painting. I've found a customer. She'll probably hang it in her spare bedroom and never look at it again, but her money is good. Sometimes painting will gain you glimmerings. Study them to unlock a more advanced painting option. How much did our painting sell for? How much did our painting sell for? Tell me right now. Tell me right... 1 gold. 1 gold piece. You know what? I can live with that. That's like a month's wages. So one of these is like a week's earnings, right? So in theory, right? We sold a painting. I'm happy. I'm a very happy little bunny. Throw on that and a little bit of health. Unskilled labor, arms of bronze. So because we worked out, we can actually demand more pay because we lift heavier objects now. Oh dear. We don't have the... Oh, okay. We still get another chance to put reason in. So while this cooks, while we cook, we wait for these timers to tick down. We'll start some new projects. One is that we will study glimmering. We need 2 lots of glimmering to make that pop. So what we'll do is we'll sit our glimmering here, and we'll study an introductory to histories. 1 gold is better than no gold. True. True. Pay attention to the time, Zanny. I will. I promise. The prologue warns at length of the inequities of one Julian 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽, a former colleague who, here's Salt, now describes as darkly as a worm of worms. It seems 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽 advised Salt early in the writings of the book, but Salt later became suspicious. And thus we study our first little piece of the occult. While this happens, it seems that we can explore something, right? Why not explore an occult scrap? There are still places in the city where people can find extraordinary things. Perhaps I can sift through clues of history and rumor. And that sound says something just popped. Nightmare, the cleansing dawn. Ooh. I can now slow off my flesh patch by patch, tugging in the tendons free like fibre picked from teeth. My skin lies there like a shredded blanket. The sun heaves itself upon the horizon with a triumphant battle yell. The light falls like acid upon my naked bones. Pain wakes me. My bones throb for days. It seems there really are monsters within our mind. When things get described in this game, please, for sure take them as metaphor. Do not take anything this game says as literal, because the entire game is based around an unreliable narrator. Also, we'll just quickly put reason on our cult. God, this game is hot. Is it weird if I think this game is sexy? Is it weird that I think this game is like strangely sexy, you know? The Watchman's light. Even in the waking hours, I begin to see new colors. Restlessness begins. So, restlessness is kind of the consequence of us not taking as many fast steps forward as the game would like. So that's our punishment. We must continue to keep moving, else we will become restless. It's the encouragement to always be trudging forward. And with that, let us paint again, with our yearning being more restlessness. So painting is good because it lets us spend restlessness and create something productive from it. And I feel like many of you who turn around and feel the need to draw me in a collar at 3 AM would understand that. My first recruit. Tristan's our first recruit to the cult. A cult with 1 member is an unusual habit. I must have a recruit. LMAO, oop. I see you. I see all of you. I see all of you. 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽 identifies blood, silver, design, and the worms as the central axes of each history, and claims that the so-called second history is the true one. Interesting. So, we've studied 1 book, and it's informed us that perhaps there is more than meets the eye. Yumi, thank you for the super. Hi, Zanny. Gamba Gamba. P.S. NGL, whenever I hear you say dream, I subtly flinch because my name is Yumi, and that's the Japanese of dream. Oh. Oh. Well then. Sweet dreams. Oh. What do we dream about at night? This place merits closer. Ooh! Ooh, 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 we found something important. Okay. So not to freak out, but slightly to freak out. We've just had something really, really rare happen really, really early in a run. Not to freak out, but slightly to freak out. We've just had something really, really rare, really rare happen in a run. We've had something really, really rare just happen. Really rare. Our first time walking the city. Anyone who knows this game might see we've just had the Forgotten Mausoleum pop as our first investigation, which is ridiculously low in chance of happening. Ridiculously low. We've literally just had one of the best expedition places that can become an actual stronghold for us, the Forgotten Mithraeum, as the first thing that has come. Like, this is insane. This does not happen. This does, like, I do not think this happens when this is our first thing that ever pops. That should not have happened. I did not plan for that. I did not anticipate that. I have no idea what a Mithraeum is, but it's like an underground cult catacomb place. But it's essentially an expedition place that we can go to. And if I remember correctly, there are certain events that can happen where we can turn that into an actual cult base for us, because we still haven't chosen a home. And this could be nice. So we can send an expedition there, but we can find treasures, tools of power, but we'll need followers to send and funds to support them. And so our work begins. That is like an ace in the hole card. We'll put this to one side because of how important this is. And when I say this is important, that's very important. That's like something we shouldn't have got. We should not have got. Also, Amy, welcome to the Netherbrand. It's lovely to have you. Come on and get comfortable. I promise to be the best, worst decision you've ever made. Oh, why am I having the amazing run on stream? Why? What? You know what? I just wanted to let you know you're all adorable. Mwah. Oh, okay, so with that, Tristan, our believer, our first servant, Netherlings, because you're all in this with me. You're all in this with me. You're already part of the cult. It's just he's our go out. He's our do things. You know, he's our human. We need humans to do things for us, right? We've the Mirror of Glory. Our rise begins. I have founded our cult. This is a step to greater power, and thus we will use our cult to recruit and promote followers. We'll talk with followers about our cult and send them out on cult business. The Mirror of Glory, which is an occult society. That's the name of our cult. Our cult is the Mirror of Glory to start off with. It may change. And we have a temporary headquarters. This is what I was just talking about. This is what I was just talking about. Sorry, my feet are doing the happy little kick thing. Sorry, you're all making me melt today. We have a temporary secret headquarters here, right? So let me arrange these. We have a temporary secret headquarters here. Actually, let me grab this and put it here. There we go. Which is good, but not great. My intent is if we clear the Forgotten Mithraeum by sending Tristan in, because on a little expedition, we can turn that into a permanent headquarters and get a really cool place to explore. So, but these kind of forgotten places are dangerous, and they may actually kill followers. So what we'll do is what will we do? How sussy are people of us? We have a little bit of notoriety. Let's be careful to start off with. And visit Morland's shop again. After all, it never hurts to spend a little bit of money. You've got to go out, swipe some cards, do your thing. Live large. Yumi. Psst, psst, psst. That sweet dreams is illegal, sir. Thank you. Also, NGL, this game is starting to tug at my heartstrings. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Thank you for the super. And no, it's never illegal. Oh, a Mithraeum is a temple to pay respect to the ancient god Mithras. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, yeah, Tristan can die. Any of our followers can die. Any of our followers in this game can die. They can die, they can catch polio, they can be killed by another cult. Other cults will rise up and try and kill us. There are hunters, there are police officers, there's a variety of things that can happen. This game has almost a living world in the deck that is insane. It's juicy. The only way I can describe it is juicy. I can't really describe it any other way apart from juicy. and it's one of my favorite things. We have a rival. Not yet, not yet. Although, it's not impossible that a rival could present himself at some point. Oh, we found something. On the white. Interesting. Alright, what I'm going to do, because I'm horribly meticulous about needing things sorted into their proper places, is we're going to put things into categories. So the glimmering is going to be things to do with us personally. So stuff like glimmering, health, and cult-related things are going to go over here. Reason can go over here. Glimmering can go over here. Passion can go over here. Items can go here, in the middle. Items and places can go slightly below it. There we go. So I need to do this, otherwise I will literally go insane. I will literally go insane if the deck isn't tidy. There we go. Oh, that's better. Having your cards, let me drop these down a little bit as well. Like this is, oh, this is good. Like honestly, having these here is so, having things neatly organized in terms of cards is good. Also, hello to those just joining. How are we ever going to summon Cthulhu if we don't have our cards neatly organized? We read this volume of Traveling at Night. 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽. Hey, Ascloth, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Thank you. Mwah. 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽 found his way to the white door. At last, thankfully, speech can't pass the white door. And honestly, 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽 never had anything very interesting to say. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but I never quite learnt enough of the white. I suppose I'm thankful for that too. But here's what I do know. Yeah. Delightful. Oh, erudition. We will... Here's what we're going to do. Our notoriety's still up, but we do still have glimmering. So what we're going to do is we're going to study. What are we going to study? We're going to study painter's theory. We're going to study painter's theory and feed our imagination so that we can become a better artist. Perhaps it is through putting brush to canvas that we might unlock the truths hidden behind this world. Perhaps the murky grey of London skies may take a dash of crimson in order to unlock the hidden truth behind the very white lies that deaden these streets. Oh my goodness, I love this game. Okay, so. How am I not in an institution? So, with that in mind, a sexton's secret. Now that is another piece of forbidden knowledge. The forbidden knowledge will go over here, just on the right. They're little things that we should learn. For work, we will work on reason. I will find work that will spare my body, if not my mind. And thus we take on a side job in an accounting office. We begin doing paperwork. Oh. An adversary. Oh, okay. This is where the game starts getting spicy. This is where things start getting spicy. Okay, my fluffy little netherlings. Okay. Someone is meddling. An adversary is at play. Someone begins to hunt us. All right, those who've just joined, welcome. You're about to see us go. Is this how people who love D&D feel? Pretty much. It's kind of weirdly similar. Oh, I saw the... This is going to sound so weird, but I saw the sexiest new combat system for TTRPGs today. And like when I say it's like hot, I mean it was like hot, because someone created a system where you turn around and you roll your initiative dice before combat, and then you, the other players, and each enemy bid the number that's on your dice and allocate your dice and divide them up into actions. And the higher the number of dice you roll and how many you bet on each action is who goes first in the turn. So the higher total number that you bet off of a number of dice is who goes first. It was such a it's such a sexy idea of a system. Now, we have junior work at 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 Glover. The scratching of pens, the sourness of dust, the sighing of the younger Glover, the greedy gurgling of the elder. Now, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, this was what we used our reason for just then. We used our reason to get a job at an accounting firm. This will provide us good money in exchange for showing a little bit of reason and diligence. Moon, this game looks so fun. Sadly, I have to go touch grass now. Enjoy the rest of the stream, Zen. And things. Oh, Moon, thank you for the super. And enjoy touching of the grass. I hope you have fun. I hope the grass is refreshing. Which system is that? Oh, it was Altered Carbon, the Altered Carbon TTRPG. It was fucking like I had the hardback copy for like a year now. I bought it while I was passing through Texas, but oh, I did not think that it was so beautiful. Oh. Absolutely beautiful. Skill. Oh, we've unlocked a skill. So, by studying glimmering, like we have, studying our creativity, we have a vivid imagination now. We've got a painter's daydream. So, we're able to take the daydreams that we have in a normal day and paint them to life, which I find so delightful, because being a cult leader who's also a painter is an adversary. There's always someone who doesn't understand, or who understands too well. This troublemaker may seek evidence on my activities to share with the authorities. Oh, the weary detective. The weary detective comes on the board. This gentleman would rather be left alone with his pipe and his illustrated London news, but no. Apparently, some conjurer of abominations apparently some conjurer of abominations has to be hunted down like a mad dog, and apparently no one else can find the time. And thus, our first rival takes the board. A police officer. No one quite beyond our measure. But thus we take the measure of the man, if you understand my drift. Thus, the measure of the man shall be the measure of his soul, and the weight that he shall bear shall be the weight that drags him beneath the tide. Tee-hee. Now, let us speak. Let us speak. Talk publicly about the invisible arts. It will attract attention. But perhaps that's what I want. We need attention. We need more followers. We need to study. We need madness. We need fury. We need love. We need lust. We need everything in between. We'll take the book on the white and begin to study it. Oh, am I sick? I've become unwell. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've become unwell. Blast. Illness hath struck me down. It's not too late. It just means we may have to pay for some medicine. Goodness, why is this game interesting? I like to think that this game is one of those games that's not inherently, like, amazingly interesting, but if you hit it with enough passion and a little bit of, you know, ooh la la, you know, a little bit of a thespian flair, then it takes a rather good, you know, good thing to it. A promotion. Mr. Alden, the supervisor of the records, has called me into his office to recognize my diligence. I watch the mole on his neck as he talks and talks and talks, but at the end of it, I have a promotion. My new position is better paid, and the desk stands by the street window. But I work directly for Mr. Alden now, and Mr. Alden is known to be exacting. My reason sits dimmed. My position at 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 continues. But I have more money. I'm paid twice what I once was. What a shame. What a shame. So, we must hold down, while we manage our cult, we must hold down a day job. We must think about making money, holding down a day job, dreaming of what may come to be, and mayhap using the money we earn from our day job to progress our dreams and make them a reality. Oh, the illness has damaged my health. I need to rest before I am fully recovered. Cure your affliction with funds or vitality. How long does... The affliction timer is 1 minute, or no, 166 seconds. So, what we will do is this. Because we need to... We still need to work. I don't want us to spend our money on curing the affliction. Oh no, it's a... Oh, is it a lot of money to get cured? A little rest, we need... Oh dear, we do need vitality. Oh... We'll just spend the money. We'll spend the money. Okay, that was a decision we need to make. Retail by day, Cthulhu by night. Indeed, retail by day, Cthulhu by night. But it's a weirdly hot process. Now, we get to study again. I'm thinking... What if we have these 2 sexton secrets? We discovered these from rummaging through old books. Certain knowledge, it is said, can be expressed only through the particular quality of silence. It has been suggested that one can only read such knowledge with one's eyes closed, but only by mischievous commentators. So, my question is, what does this knowledge, the books that we picked up from Morland's shop, for those who need a refresher, we picked up 2 books from Morland's shop. Both of them gave us a sexton's secret. Now, we don't know what a sexton's secret is, but we have 2 fragments of knowledge. If we put the 2 of them together, what will we create? These are the words which chill the air and drink the color of my skin. The wolves mayhap sit at our door. Work at Glover and Glover. We'll go to our work at Glover and Glover and continue to work our day job, like the good little drone we are. But in the background, my sweet netherlings, all of you, see? All of my sweet netherlings. The way things are worded here, OMG. I know, the literary prowess of this thing gets me going. It's becoming very, very interesting. Oh, a light in the skull. Whatever the principle of the lantern sheds its light, I may recall additional scraps of knowledge. So, because we chose to follow the lantern path, the Mirror of Glory, the dedication to enlightenment, sometimes this will pop up and we'll occasionally get free knowledge. It's kind of like a flash of inspiration. Whereas the moth, I'm not sure what causes the moth, but the moth finds the light in the dark, and so do I. Old, unhappy, far-off things. Ooh! Ooh, okay, so while we were out speaking publicly about the occult, several things happened. We have a new acquaintance, Rose, who seems very interesting. Our passion has been renewed, more passion, and then a watchman's secret comes to pass, so that's back where it was, and we've gained mystique. Now, uncanniness lingers. Mystique may attract the attention of hunters, but they cannot use it to build a case against us. With that in mind, Rose, darling. Rose, what a lovely name. Rose is a sly miss, and she recognizes you as someone uncommon. Mayhap the scene was like this. Shut your eyes for me, dear netherlings, and I will unfurl the scene for you. I sit, the light burning dimly in the tavern. I talk, perhaps a touch too loud, with my strange friend Tristan, his hair slicked to one side. Both men carry a strange demeanor, he and I, while you sit, mulling over your drink of choice. The air in the tavern, despite the roaring fire to your right, nestles with a burgeoning cold. Our eyes meet for but a fraction of a second. And in that moment, like electricity down your spine, there is a flash. Connection The words carry like whispers of far-off things. And in that moment, we are already in the palm of one another's hand. And thus, the game begins. And we speak. Teehee. Welcome. Oh, once you've established a cult, use talk with the cult. Oh, we will use the Mirror of Glory. Yes, we'll use the Mirror of Glory. And talk with Rose. Using the Watchman's Secret and the trappings of passion, I will bring Rose into the cult. And thus we begin the process of bringing Rose in, making her one of our own. My dusty brain provides me with erudition, facts unfurl. I will pay attention through reason. Restlessness comes upon us. Meanwhile, Tristan, the believer, is still here, waiting, biding. There's a puzzle with missing knowledge. Erudition provides our solution. Oh, the perfect timing. We were given exactly what we needed. And thus, a dozen lights blaze. There is no place for shadow in these rites, and no place for mercy. The Mirror of Glory. Our passion exhausted. The Watchman's Secret returning to us. And Rose anointed as a believer. Tristan and Rose. I feel like the learning curve's a bit steep. No, the learning curve is really fucking steep. It's really steep. I'm just being very, very dramatic and flowery, and I'm hoping to make this very narrative to kind of, I don't know, I guess create a fun little thing out of it, you know? It's a sleepy little game, but I'm hoping that I can make it quite fun. Welcome to the family, Rose. Welcome to the family. Now, we can start exploring the Forgotten Mausoleum. So, with Tristan taking the lead, Rose helping out, and a little bit of extra money to help with the exploration, we'll send the two of them down into the Mithraeum to see just what awaits. It tickles the imagination. I have to admit, this was a bit of a selfish choice to play, but oh well. I work overtime at Mr. Alden's insistence. On this occasion, I have determined that your work is of acceptable standard. You may go. Be punctual tomorrow, please. There may be ways to deal with Mr. Alden. Oh? We gain our money. But is it truly worth it? Is this position at Glover and Glover truly worth it? That's my question. We put so much time here. We put so much time into Glover and Glover, and so much effort to just be an accountant. I have no idea what's going on half the time, but I love this. Aw, thank you. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. We should become CEO of Glover and Glover. I believe we can do that. But of course we have to kill the elder Mr. Glover and Mr. Glover. What can we dream of? What are our dreams? Our heart? Our skill? Not quite. We could dream of passion. What if we dreamt of passion? Passion with a Watchman's Secret. Ooh! The moon! Okay! I have no idea what's happening. Oh, I have no idea what's happening, but something's happening. A white ceremony. I've increased my mastery of ragged lore, which we call by the aspect of winter. No idea what's going on, but this is wonderful. Oh. What? My absence from the office has been noted. I've been demoted. Oh, well, fuck this. I'm being a painter. No way. Heck you, sir. I'm being a painter. Heck you, sir. I'm going to go be a painter. I will not be demoted from the office. They fired me. Without lantern or knock. Hey, Lucy, thank you for the raid-in. What's up? Lunarists, come on in. Without the lantern nor the knock, we shall never traverse the hidden door. That's my question. That is, well, not my question, dare I say. That is my conundrum. Without the lantern nor the hidden door, we need the knock to uncover. There's a hidden door here, and we require the lantern. The lantern. Oh, the lantern's tied up in our dreams. Oh, goodness. Can we throw money at the problem to make it go away? No, we can't. How's the cult? The cult's going good. We have 2 whole members. We have 2 whole members to the cult. The weary detective continues to hunt us. We've decided to leave our job at the accounting firm to become a painter. We left our job at the Glover & Glover accounting firm to become a painter because we need it. We need it. There we go. Our brain is abuzz, though. We're going through things. Our brain is currently abuzz. The way of the wood unfurls before us, while... for those who need a quick catch-up, for those just joining who need a quick catch-up, actually, let's be presentational. We were an orderly at a hospital. We were fired. An old man pressed a bundle of packages into our hand as we tended to him during his dying moments and told us to continue his work. That work led us to a mysterious shop that indeed turned and led us to several occult books. This has caused us to found our own cult around enlightenment and a watchman's secret, which, as we unfurl and discover more, will present more and more things to us. We're currently being hunted by the police, or a weary detective, I should say, who knows that we're up to something but doesn't have any evidence to prove it. We tried to get a job at a accounting firm, however were demoted after we didn't turn up for work. Meanwhile, our dreams are being haunted by horrible visions, and sometimes I think about painting with human remains. But all in all, tee-hee! Now the question is, what shall we study to unlock more treasures? We have the lantern. We hold the lantern. Here we go. So, we have sent our 2 most loyal subordinates, Tristan and Rose. I think I have a bit of a thing for Rose. Not going to lie. Into the depths of the Forgotten Mithraeum. Our expedition plans. I could send... There, we'll send more money. I don't like the fact that we're having to send more money to finance this expedition, but we're doing it. And we'll start painting again, and we'll paint more. So in order to get by, we've been painting. We're also rather poor right now. It seems that... It seems that being a cult leader is rather expensive. It takes a lot. Oh. Those will know... Wait. What if we did something really stupid? Who's up for doing something really stupid? Our brain is filled with occult knowledge. What if we painted some powerful occult knowledge into a portrait? Oh, you're all more than welcome to join the cult, by the way. Mwah, get on in here. We're going to paint some powerful occult knowledge into a portrait. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Study A buzzing in the brain with... what? Hey, Asquoth, thank you for the 10 gifted members. Thank you, Asquoth. Much appreciated. Much love. Mwah. Let's go. Welcome, 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 welcome. Tee-hee. What have we done? I have not shirked. A day's work begins and ends. This is... Oh, our painting's good. Our painting's good, everyone. Our painting's good. This is good work. I can be proud of it. With enough publicity, it will sell. Oh, go on. Oh, it's... my recent work is considered significant. I may yet earn a living from this, but nothing is certain. We're making a living from art. Let's go. I love how we need a simulator to get that. It's okay, everyone. It's okay. This is game set in the 1920s. There's still 100 years before they try and use AI. Let's go. We did it. Okay. No matter what, though, we're making it as a painter. I think that's difficult enough on its own. Let's paint another painting, shall we? Let's take our passion. What else? We can use our notoriety. Yes, let's use our notoriety as a way to paint more, and our inspiration will be our own restlessness. And with that, we'll create a mood piece, something dark and intimidating, something beautiful, something designed to not only scare this bastard detective who's been hunting us, but also to turn around and embolden the masses to embrace our cult. Perhaps together we might unlock the very deepest fragments of the very deepest, darkest fragments from within the human soul. Oh. Sorry, I get carried away sometimes with this game. What secrets are there to unlock? The policeman continues to hunt us. What can we dream of? Perhaps we can dream. Maybe we can dream of the way of the wood. I could spend... no, we won't spend anything on more exotic pigments because we are very, very poor right now. We will use the white ceremony to run deeper into the dark and dead of night. So while we dream, we approach a white door in our dreams where the dead sometimes go. I have read of the paths to the dead take. Oh... Is it Detective Netherbrand? Detective Netherbrand isn't a washed-up detective. Detective Netherbrand is a detective in his prime. Can we not use the Watchman's secret for this? We need knock or lantern. I think we must... What are these? These are edge, forge, follower, mortal. We need lantern or knock. Hanini. The way you're so passionate never changes, Annie. Oh, thank you, Hanini. Much appreciated. I promise I won't. I promise. Double promise. No, I really, really love getting into games. I think some of you might have picked up just a little bit. I really love getting invested in games and just sort of becoming absorbed in their world, as it were. And the idea of just being on this pursuit of forbidden knowledge, leading myself on a downward spiral into the dark with all of you by my side, whispers and ramblings of the forbidden and the insane flooding my ears. It's hot. Oh, goodness. I think we need to go back to work at Glover and Glover. We need to hang our head in shame just a little bit. Just a little bit. I hate to say it, but we need to. We were making enough money at Glover and Glover to the point where it was able to fund the cult. I think we need to go back. We need to hang our head in shame. Artist, ex-cult leader, ex-detective, ex... I know, everyone. I know. It hurts me too. Memories are calm. The sun is steady. The glory recedes. Am I sane? if that means anything. A moment in time. In another moment, it will be gone. We had a vision. We've had a vision, everyone. We've had a vision. What do we need? We need a buzzing in the brain. Okay. A vision has presented itself to us in a fleeting reminiscence. We don't know what this does, but we might be able to stitch together the right kind of card combination to give us something. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at this. Approaching the white door. In our dreams, these are the bounds of the house, and within their mists traces. This is the rock that we call the Temple of the Wheel, high as a church spire, patched with black lichen and daubed with eye signs around it. And there ahead of me is the white door. Aglow like the moon in winter. So, in our dreams, we see this unknown place that has just been described, and we have unlocked the way of the white door. Somehow we must step beyond the ivory door to understand what madness sits beyond. Hey, Creative Burnout! Thank you for the little member chat. Thank you for your wonderful storytelling and sweet demeanor. Also, Detective Netherbrand is not washed up. The poor guy is suffering enough. Detective Netherbrand is a classic, okay? We'll have to leave the rest of the lads on the fruitless search for now. Take our position at Glover and Glover again. Show our diligence. Oh. The Watchman's Light. My curiosity is becoming a physical need. My eyes burn. My mind stretches against the thresholds. So, a little side effect of what we're doing is the pursuit of forbidden knowledge is starting to become somewhat of an addiction for us. Which is, not something that I quite thought I would end up saying. However, we may be more in need of forbidden knowledge than I cared to admit. Perhaps we've somewhat become a little bit addicted to hunting forbidden knowledge. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. Just a touch. Just a dash. Just a smidgen. You know? Forbidden knowledge is there. Occult knowledge, I should say. Now, you're the lantern, but we need a stronger version of the lantern. Here we go. We can try again when the dust is settled. So we need lantern... What are you? Lantern 2 or lantern something? We need to look into how much lantern we need. Meanwhile, we gain our... Oh, we've gained some dread. So dread is what will kill us in the game. So for those who need a quick recap on gameplay, dread is the thing that kills us. Too much dread and we fall into the dark. I have seen too much. A nameless, gnawing fear has its teeth and... in my hopes. Has its teeth in my hopes. An existential crisis. That is what will cause us to fall into the dark. Into the abyss. Caught in the abyss. So we need to stand against the dread. Mayhap rage against the dying of the light, as it were. Rage against the dying of the light. That is not the only way we can die, of course. At the same time, we do have a detective hunting us who wants to put us in prison. And of course, while he is trying to hunt us down, the eldritch knowledge we gain can also drive us insane. So we're trying our very darndest to not lose our minds while all of this is unfurling. I love that word, unfurling. Mayhap in time we might triumph over this dread. We've got 2 dread. If we get 3 dread, we die. We need to fix this. Oh dear. That's bad. We've got 2 dread at once. So, 3 dread, we die. We have 2 dread right now, right here. I didn't see that we had 2 dread sat next to each other. What if we studied dread? Could we weaponize dread by studying it? No. Oh, I can't believe I'm about to bloody do this. So, sometimes life is difficult. Sometimes, Sometimes we need to buy some opium. In times of a special crisis, I might visit a discreet pharmacist to purchase a tincture of opium to make my dreams sweet. But only in times of a special crisis. This is the 1920s, by the way. This is the 1920s, by the way. So this was more accepted back then. All right. It's the 90s. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, everyone. I'm just getting my prescription for medical opium. I just need my prescription for medical opium. You don't understand, everyone. You don't understand, everyone. My doctor said it's necessary. The weary detective is yet to find anything, but he is still continuing to hunt. He's still out there. He's still trying to find us. Goodness. This isn't the 1800s. It's the 1920s, okay? The game's set in the 1920s. We can use that. Oh. We'll start our work at 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 again. Now, can we study restlessness with something? Restlessness is a scholarly failing, though. Could we... We have contentment. Okay. Oh, that deep piece again. But I should not do this again. No, we should not purchase opium anymore. Okay, we got away without having to do Okay. So. Just to let everyone know. I will admit, we did purchase opium, and it did give us contentment. And we're only doing it one time. One time. We don't do opium again. It was just a one-time thing. Just a little bit. Just a little touch, a little dash, a little smidge of opium. That's it. All right, we need to make use of restlessness or it turns to dread, though. My client isn't guilty yet. Exactly. Now. Oh, The big problem was, when we were a painter, we were actually able to put our restlessness and our dark thoughts into something good. Now we're not a painter. Our dark thoughts are starting to overwhelm us. So that's the thing. Much like in real life, you need to consume and enjoy art and entertainment in order to stop yourself from falling down to the abyss. Consumeth the heart. My heart pumps strong this day. Long walks kill cobwebs. Let's exercise. Let's exercise. I'm also very aware that we're running out of money. And by running out of money, I mean we are out of money. We somewhat need that to live. Here we go. So, we've had our position at 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. I think we should go back to painting. I think we should. I feel like we need to. It's killing me. We need that. We need our art. We need our art. Otherwise, it's going to destroy us. And I feel like we do. We do. Okay? Even if we're broke. I'm willing to risk our position at 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 so that we can have at least a little bit of art in our lives, Tristan, I have a job for you. No, actually, Rose, you beautiful lady. You sweet little angel. My sweet attentive Rose. Forever a thorn by my side. The position at 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. I want my boss dead. I want this annoyance gone. This approach is risky and my minion's strength is limited. The annoyance may very easily survive. Failure will kill our minion. I believe in Rose. I think Rose will kill him. He's very attentive. My issue is that Mr. Glover's very attentive while we're at our accounting job. He already was willing to demote us once for not turning up. I believe Rose could use her wiles to kill him, you know? And if it works, wonderful. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to be very, very sad. Health and vitality. Can we study vitality and add more vitality? There we go. Come on, Rose. Good work. This is work I can be proud of. With enough publicity, it will sell. Yeah. Oh, did we do it? The artist reward. My work has not gone... My recent work has gone unnoticed. Nothing has sold. Nothing's sold. No. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Then we'll have to do manual labor. Our paintings are not selling, everyone. All right. Come on, Rose. I believe in you, Rose. Rose, murder my boss, Rose. Do it. Do it. Delete my boss. I await word. Come, Rose. Come on, Rose. Come on, Rose. I will marry you. I will marry you if you do this. I don't know if I can marry you in the game, but I'll do it. Come on, Rose. My minion has failed. No, Rose! Rose! Miss Rose! Oh. Rose. Mooney, thank you for the super. Considering the alternative, I don't blame you for buying the tincture when you're one card away from being driven to the wolf divided. Yeah. Rose might be gone, but Tristan is still by our side. Let us speak about the white ceremony publicly. Rose might be gone, but Tristan's still by our side. Maybe we'll find another Rose. Maybe we'll find another Rose. I really liked Rose. I should have sent Tristan. I know that's kind of a mean thing to say, but slightly Tristan, it should have been you. Another fleeting reminiscence. We have 2 fleeting reminiscences by our side. Something's happening. We need to progress some way. What if we used the way of the white door? How could we go deeper, though? I will need health to resist their chill. Lesson learnt. Vitality, a lesson learnt. Could we study a fleeting reminiscence with... Oh, we need some sort of glimmer or buzzing in the brain or knock or a moth or something. We need some forbidden lore. The clouds part. The wolf despair prowls elsewhere. No dread. More fleeting reminiscences. You know what? Let's use the fleeting reminiscences to explore the city. Okay, so the fleeting reminiscences are ideas that take root in our brain, flashes and glimpses of things beyond our comprehension. And as the idea takes root, unfurls in our mind and begins to intoxicate us, we will use it to guide our steps throughout the city. Vitality. And we'll continue to work at Glover and Glover. Our passion returns. At night we shall dream. No, we don't need to dream of a stronger physique. We need to dream of... What can we dream of? Could we dream of enlightenment? I've gone as far as I can in the dream. I must perform the work. What can we do? Could we... No. I can use another type of lore to subvert it. Oh! What if we use the occult scrap with the Watchman's Seal? No. We need lore of a higher level. Then we need money. We need money. This is what I'm thinking. We need more money so that we can find another Watchman's secret. Or maybe the reminiscences will lead us to where we need to go. But let me just sort my cards out. We need money to lead us, to give us more, essentially. To give us more lore, so we can begin financing our research. However, our position at 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 is tenuous at this time. And with it being so tenuous, it could end up being our firing. We've gained restlessness. That's a shame. We'll try and paint restlessness again. 81 seconds, 77 seconds. We'll try and paint more. I feel like painting is going to be sort of our savior. But we need to do better. We need to paint better, harder, faster, stronger, as it were. You just realized my eyes are dark? Indeed. We're descending downwards this time. I thought dark eyes were appropriate. I could always make them a dash lighter for you. Oh! I'm certain that my adversary has lodged a copy of their notes elsewhere, with their solicitor or their superior, or even a contact in the press. This is troubling. The weary detective has managed to gain tentative evidence. That is not good. The hunt continues for me. The hunt continues. 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽. Hey Zanny, thanks for the cute stream. Love that you find the game sexy/hot. It's 1 AM here, so I'm off, but big thank you to the Netherlings. Hey, thank you for stopping by. It's lovely to have you here. Come on by. Like, it's great to have you. And yes, I get a little bit impassioned. I get a touch impassioned. Out of reason. I have to work overtime at Mr. Alden's insistence. Mr. Alden at the accounting office is demanding we work overtime. The detective continues with his tentative evidence. It's going to be at least 10 minutes of game time until that falls away. We are in trouble. More funds. Oh. What can we do? The dread continues to creep upon us. What can we use to knuckle down the dread? How many dreads have you used so far? Is that just one, or have you taken 2? Bleak thoughts, dark days. I must be careful not to let. Whoop! Despair. Despair. We can't let any more dread creep in. The darkness is creeping in. The darkness is creeping in. The darkness is creeping in. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie me. Oh, a hanger-on. Passion, the white ceremony, and mystique. I shouldn't have. Recruit the new follower. We will use the mirror of glory and recruit the hanger-on with the ceremony of the Watchman's secret, and we won't bother spending any money on them. You're not Rose, hanger-on. You're never going to be Rose. I know. The dread's creeping in. I'm very, very scared. Hello, Roy. Lovely to see you, Roy. Come on in here. We're a little bit scared. We're a little bit scared. The dread's creeping in. We might lose our job soon. Our reason is somewhat dimmed. Let's start our job. The moth. The moth knocks. It gives us restlessness. What can we dream? We dream of contentment. We dream of restlessness. We dream of something. We dream of the occult. But we must do the work in the real world. Could we dream of the white door? We need health to resist the chill. We do hold vitality. Do we have the health? We do. We do. Let us begin. Let us head the way of the white door. In my dreams, I know the path. What if we used enlightenment? The ascent is slow. Winds from nowhere pluck at me. My skin is stained with light. The wood stains in motion far below. It will give us something. We don't know what. Or we could use that. Let's do it. Let's use the health. It's suggested we use the health. I don't want to subvert the marks of light. Does the game restart if you die? No! Okay, so here's something I have to fanboy about, okay? So, a random character that you've encountered or has encountered you during the course of the game will get a copy of your notes. You don't die, your legacy's passed on to another character. So it could even be that the weary detective who, like, does all of this ends up becoming the next leader of the cult because he finds our markings and notes and he takes over. It's really interesting, right? Right. That's so cool. The mirror of glory dawns, and thus a pawn takes its place by my side. The watchman's secret continues. You can, I know, I'm such a child when it comes to games like these. I'm such a child. It's absolutely terrible of me, but, you know, heck, it happens. And thus we continue on. An affliction, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie, dear. We need some type of vitality. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, the dread is taking us. The dread is taking us. We're, oh. The White Door? The Lodge of the Sage Knight? We have to choose. We have to choose, do you see? The icy atmosphere of the White Door leads us to either the Orchard of Lights, which gives us a card, or the Lodge of the Sage Knight. I think our dream might have sent us somewhere. With the glory, we choose the Orchard of... The Orchard of Lights sounds like something with our cult. The snapping of bone. The pulsing airs. Rising power, resurgence in energy, a 6th order influence. Something can be used in the rites to... What the fuck did I do? The hours have been called unmerciful, but they permit sleepers sometimes to walk the Orchard of Lights, where each fruit glows like the sunset, where the roots of the trees are shaped for peaceful rest, where the mist soothes the heart. I was there last night, and the taste of the fruit lingers, sharp and sweet as the passage of spring to summer. I see. I'm not sure quite what I'm seeing. I see. To promote a believer, an aspect for the cult. Oh, that's not the right trapping or aspect? An influence. What do we do with this? This can be used in a 6th order influence. Significance resonates or the correspondence. This can be used in some rites to summon minions. Oh, do we not know any rites? We know Tristan's here. Could we give him a ceremony? What would this be? In order to promote a believer, I need an aspect of the 7th intensity. No, it doesn't look like we can quite mix it. We'll drop our reason here. I think we're about to lose our mind to despair. I think the despair's crept up on us, because there's 2 here right now, and I don't think we quite have the cure to despair at this exact moment. So I think we're going to lose our mind, and someone else is going to pick up the package. But, yes, the eyes do blink. It's so cute. Look at them go. There they go. Oh, this game is so good. It's only like $5 on Steam. It's absolutely awesome. Our reason is dimmed. We've gained funds. When it reaches 3 dread. You can defeat dread by feeding it contentment. Otherwise, it will destroy you when it reaches 3. It's going to reach 3, but we'd get contentment in a few seconds after. Okay. Okay. We need contentment now or it's over. We need contentment now or it's over. It's got 53 seconds to find contentment in something. We need to find contentment, otherwise we're going to be driven to madness. White ceremony, mystique with passion. Passions together create that. The affliction timer counts down. I'm taking laudanum. I'm taking drugs. Guys, I took opium again. Guys, I took opium again. One way we can stave off despair is by dabbling in a little bit of opium. It's just a little bit. We have a glimmering. Enlightenment sits around the corner. You look away from 1 minute, Zanny, and you take opium. It was that or game over. It was either taking opium or game over, okay? Listen, we all have our coping mechanism. No health left. My life is slipping away. Oh, we're sick again? Oh, fudge. Oh, it was the opium. Oh, no. Oh, no, the opium did it to us. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, no. The opium did it to us. Oh, no. Oh, no, the opium sickness got us. Oh no, is the timer going to run out? Starvation. Oh no, my starvation. Wait, can we, maybe if we get money, by the time we can do that, we can unstarve ourselves? Or maybe, oh goodness, why is opium sickness a thing? Why, I thought the drugs had no consequence. Oh, the game's telling you not to do drugs. Dare to not do drugs. There. Oh, he asked us to... Oh, the boss asked us to do overtime, so we're not going to get the money. Pawn, go explore. Pawn, go find something, please. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Opium. Opium. Oh. My body is dead. Where will they find me? I am not here. In the end, my strength was insufficient to sustain my failing heart. I was ill or starving, and I had no health remaining. I should have ensured I had money to purchase essentials. I could have used Dream to rest or recover from my weakness. But it's not over. It's not over. Because every time we die, our notes get passed on to someone else. And now we choose a legacy. Now, this is the thing. We choose who our work goes to. And we unlock new possibilities by people we encounter. And so, the old detective that was hunting us down... Actually, who do we want to take over? Who do we want to take over? Tristan or the detective? Actually, I'm going to make a vote. Tristan or the detective? I'm going to say... who should take over? All right. Who should take over? And we're going to say yes for Tristan, no for detective. All right, there you go. Have the poll. Who should take over? Tristan or the detective? Tristan is a bright young thing, endowed from birth with wealth and talent. A life of ease and comfort and delight stretches ahead like an amber carpet. Tristan's a wealthy little thing. Whereas the detective is a charged inspector with the capital's police, charged with investigating the most vile and wretched things one human does to another. The detective was the man who was hunting us, whereas Tristan was the one who was by our side. The question is, how does it go? How does it go? Tristan had money the whole time and gave us none. I low-key like Tristan. Tristan was cute. The detective was also interesting, you know? What do we think? Oh, wow, it's 60... Ooh. I like to think that when you died, you just took over a new body. Maybe. I like to think that maybe our, like, spirit's kind of influencing someone, like The Conjuring, you know? The detective sounds like a plot I could get behind. All right. I'll close the poll in a few seconds. So this is your last warning. If you haven't cast a vote yet, be sure to do it now. Okay? The detective does sound rather interesting. We could start all over again, but who wants to start over again? You know, you got always available after my body is dead. Not available. All right. By the thinnest of margins, by an 11% margin, the detective makes it. Here we go. I've ended the career of thieves, murderers, blackmailers, arsonists. Some criminals do worse still, and on some mornings my hands have been known to tremble. And so, the police inspector begins his day of work. Once again, I have been seconded to the Suppression Bureau, the government's office which concerns itself with the occult crimes. The Bureau has a poor reputation. Be wary. The Bureau has identified a troublesome individual I am to investigate. My breath tightens when I see the name. There was another case, one I remember all too well. Oh, really? And what individual might that be? Teehee. Tristan! Oh, it's Tristan! Tristan gets a cameo. I didn't know this happens. It's Tristan! Tristan fans. It's Tristan! Oh, Tristan! It's the boy! He carries on across playthroughs. Tristan, you just little scamp, I missed you. And thus, Tristan, the troublemaker, is who we're investigating. And so we begin targeting Tristan. Tristan, after we died, continued on and became a troublemaker. I wonder if Tristan started his own cult. Did Tristan succeed us and take over the cult? I wonder if that happened. Oh, Tristan, I'm proud of you if you did. Report dreams of moonlight. Report dreams of night-bound forest. Draw back your curtains to be woken by the sun. Do not cut your hair before you sleep. Never sleep before a cracked mirror. Our passion begins. How the plot thickens, the turntables turn tables. Enemies to lovers, enemies to lovers. Hopefully Tristan doesn't follow our opium doing ways. I would hope so. Dream with passion. Let us see if we can gently introduce this detective to our madness, our specific blend of madness, our exact, you know, thing. Here we go. My investigation has turned up new leads. This time, we're trying to take down Tristan, I see. Our reason is dimmed from the work, and we gain funds for our doings. Now that I have a little time, I can improve myself. Look at Tristan. So, the question is, we've just started our job. This is literally the start of almost a new run, but the stuff carries over. We've just started our new job at the inspector's position of the Suppression Bureau. The question is, just how far will we end up going down this rabbit hole, and how much will it corrupt us? We can pursue the investigation on our old ally from our previous playthroughs, Tristan. Oh. Gain more reason due to our work. Perhaps we should study reason. Read whatever it is to hand. I feel like we're a reading man. I feel like as a person we read well. Strange Streets by Moonlight? Oh, and what? Orflame's Auction House? Oh, these are all new things. Sometimes in the light of the moon is key to the other spaces. I found a place for a night or two, where for a night or two, the streets curve in unfamiliar ways. If I walk here, I might find insight, or I might be touched by madness. Streets are strange in the hour called the Meniscate. We're exploring strange, twisting alleyways in the light of the moon as we attempt to take over a cult, or attempt to... I suppose we're the bad guy now, or the good guy maybe. Contentment. As we attempt to hunt for solitude. Oh. The scent of pages. I cannot forget what I saw in the file on J.N. Sinobre. It is difficult to resist. I don't want to resist reading the file. I want to read the file. Let's read the sealed bureau file that we have. That our predecessor that died left behind. And see what is in there. A subtle fracture. What? A subtle fracture? What is this? Clouds part, walls creak, old wounds ache. A sixth order influence that resonates and responds with rites. What is all this? Strange things are happening, everyone. Strange things are happening. But our detective... Okay. Our detective treads across the strange streets of London. The alleyways bending in unfamiliar fashions. Perhaps there is more. As a strange sense of understanding begins to prevail over us. The temptation of enlightenment begins. He's reading the file. He's reading the file. (11:10). The moonlit road. I know this stream. A road crests beyond a hilltop, and the air is silver bright. More irradiation comes to hand. My investigation has turned up no new leads. Good, good. I want us to do something that might be a poor idea for the detective. Our detective, Detective Zanny, Detective Zanny, is going to use the speak action which normally just me chatting is a bad idea, but we're going to use the speak action to talk with Tristan. Are we enemies? Perhaps we don't have to be. Can we use the subtle flaw? It's a 6th order influence. Perhaps we could use it to... Perhaps we could use the influence that... Perhaps we could use the secret or the strange thing that happened when we walked the streets at night. Perhaps enemies to lovers. Detective Zanny x Tristan. Let's go. Perhaps we could use the strange thing that happened to us when we walked the streets at night. As conversation to bridge what is in front of us. Could we put... Oh! Do you propose we meet... Let's talk about enlightenment with him. Tristan, do you propose we make a common cause? Are you serious? Tristan. Tristan. Your old master died. You don't have to be alone. With me, you never have to be alone, ever again. Perhaps eventually. Tristan. Perhaps eventually. Prove yourself to me, and then let's talk. If you have a cult, it is possible, although difficult, to win a troublemaker to your side. Oh! Oh, Tristan! Tristan. We could do that. We could do that. We could quite easily win Tristan to our side. The question is, are we going to be able to find what we need? We have the temptation of enlightenment with the reflection of vitality to go with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start dreaming of what we saw in the pages of the book that we unfurled. We gently, we begin maddeningly reading the book at night that we picked up. The strange one that was in the dead cult leader's possessions. We begin to flip through the browned pages, going back and forth, each gentle sheet of information, almost brittle under our very touch. As time goes on, we begin to obsessively look through it each night before we lay our head to bed. And as we go to sleep, suddenly visions begin to take us. But what are they? Let's show Tristan how obsessed we are with dark knowledge. We love you, Tristan. We love you, Tristan. Everybody loves Tristan. We'll continue to grow smarter. We've got a skill which is scholarship. I'm flush with clever quotations. Use this with 2 lessons learnt to gain more reason. Interesting. Then let's be a touch daring and go to this strange auction house that we happened across. We perch on an alarming Rietveld chairs in a windowless auction room with vivid burnt orange walls, waiting for the auctioneer to announce what he's offering. The reek of new paint hits my nostrils and makes my brain spin. Well, we've got a little more money. We need to form our cult. We don't have enough je ne sais quoi to form our cult. What we'll do is we'll keep hunting off to Tristan using the bare minimum of effort. So that way, we never catch him. He can be our muse. Tristan can be our muse, our monster, our threat, our being, our everything. I got scared and thought I had myself still in my Zatsu room there for a second. Tristan can be our love, our madness, our sensation. Oh. Oh. My goal is sensation now. I've refocused my intentions. There are experiences tucked like veins beneath the world's skin. I will know the deepest of them, though the experience might devour me. So that's what we dream of. Meditate on our pursuit of sensation. Hello? Hello? Is this cult yaoi? I think... What is this? Sickness, affliction. Vitality. There we go. We'll rest up after we're sick. Another bidder. Someone has matched my bid. But I really want the book because it's red. Is it red book? It's a red book. I want it. Mine. I don't care if we're poor. We'll deal with it. Erudition, a lesson learnt. We'll start on that with the scholarship. I'm going to be trying to buff our stats in the background. We should make money from this. Ooh! The consistent clatter of closing doors, the damp stains on the station walls, the smell of boot polish and unwashed constables. All this narrows to a single crystalline truth. I've made progress and earned myself some overtime pay. We have tentative evidence on Tristan. 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 We don't have to be enemies, Tristan. We don't have to be. Let us talk about sensation with him, shall we? We have the evidence. However tentative, perhaps. Perhaps we should learn more about him. See what there is to see about Tristan. This feels very much like Death Note. Does anyone else get the Death Note, I'm L and Tristan's light? Except, you know. Except this time light is like the one being kind of yowied. Right, right. Ha ha ha, I shall become the god of the new world. Ha, you didn't understand, L. It was in front of your eyes the whole time. Yagami. Ha ha ha, you didn't even realize it. My name was an anagram, for I am gay. Ha 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 ha. Like Yagami be like. There we go. We'll take this and apply a little bit of reason. The Death Note reference. Stop it, you're making me blush. It's just the way it is. Wait, it actually is. I'm crying. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a whole thing. It's like a whole thing where it's not like a thing, but yeah, no, it's just his name's like an anagram for I'm gay. Can we dream of... What's our musing? No, knowledge isn't the final goal. No. Knowledge is... No. We don't need knowledge. We want lust. We want lust, not knowledge. We will return to the auction house and see if we can find more to lead us down this dark path. My investigation has turned up no new leads. That's good. We keep the tentative evidence. We keep making money. We don't want Tristan to go to jail. We need him to stay a free man so that we can recruit him into our cult. We still have contentment. We still have health. We have erudition, a lesson learned, which will stay there for a while. What book is this? Oh, a collection of essays. We'll bid for it. We'll bid for it, and what do we need? I'm trying to get us deeper into this, but we need some occult lore. Tristan, my old friend. My old friend, why are you a troublemaker? Tristan is forging a little kingdom. Where fire is necessary, he will use fire. Tristan? Are you being naughty? I feel like Tristan's being naughty. He's talking about burning things. Tristan, behave. Tristan. Don't make me study you more, Tristan. I'll do it. Purple book. The locksmith's portent. A thunderous secret. Oh! A thunderous secret. Is that the same kind of red, or is it not? Temptation, sensation. We need desire. I may seek immortality and delight in the hour called the Red Grail. Her touch brings particular appetites. Hot. All right. Then let us dream. Let us dream with reason. No. There's something ticking over in my brain. We dream with passion. Yes. We go to bed that night and dream of a thunderous secret. Yumi, gonna be VOD gang now. Gonna grab some naps before errands later. I'm excited for the unfolding Detective X Tristan. Gamba. Hey, Yumi, thank you for the super. Much appreciated. And heck yeah, Gamba. Yeah. We love a little bit of passion for Tristan. We love some passion for Tristan. And we'll bid more on these law books. Yes, yes. If we keep bidding on these law books, right? Then... Oh, someone's bidding higher than us. Ugh, bastard. We're just a regular detective who happens to be using his extra pay to, We happen to be using our extra pay to finance our hunting of people. Restlessness continues. No new leads, that's good. How long do we have between... We have 80... I have an idea. We have 87 seconds. Which is like 60 seconds is roughly a day. We have 80 something between each shift we need to do. We have time to work if we get passion, we can work part-time as a painter alongside that. We'll start bidding for the green book as well. Subject, tentative evidence for... No, we won't. I want us to lose the tentative evidence on Tristan. I want us to keep mulling things over and sort of just letting him get away. I want him to keep getting away. I need him to. I don't want Tristan to get in trouble, you know? I want him to join us. There we go. And what we'll do is, with all of our free time, we've actually been studying at night school during all of this. So, I dreamt about opening doors, red doors and gold doors, and the doors of glass and doors bound like books, and railway carriage doors, and the castle gates behind one was the something I seek. I woke in the slamming of doors in my ears. We'll speak of a thunderous secret and see if anyone there. Detective Zanny pursues painting, just like his former target. Yes, you see the parallels starting to take root. It's beautiful. Our restlessness is going to start turning to dread soon, though. Very soon. Very, very soon, our restlessness will begin turning to dread. We'll dream... Here comes the first dread. There's the first dread. It's all about the hunt, Tristan. Everyone, you will get it. It's such a good BL. Yeah, it is a good BL plot. It's not about catching Tristan. It's about keeping him hunted until the time is right, you know? It's making sure that he's just hunted enough to the point where even though he's worried and scared and desperate, we'll never catch him because we don't want him. We don't want to. But we're not going to use opium again. No. No, the point is we want him scared. We want him nervous. We want him constantly unsure. Because if we have him constantly unsure, we're able to exercise this evidence when we need. We'll paint a yearning of restlessness, and we'll take up painting in our spare time. Here we go. Here we go. So, we still have time to study. What can we study? Can we study dread? What could we study dread with? Oh no, the book. Here we go. We'll start studying Greek. I know little Greek already. Of course I have a little Greek already, but I'll need to know more than a little. So we're learning Greek, so that we might delve deep. What the fuck is that card? Fascination. Light leaks through the cracks. My mind is brighter than it ever was. The higher I rise, the more I see. Oh, we got more dread for our efforts. Lovely. Lovely. We have... Oh, we got a contentment, though. Okay, that's good. Oh, we got a contentment for our painting. Our painting did good. Oh, we sold our painting. I found a customer. She'll probably hang it in... Interesting how the detective... Okay, but this is some real, like... You are my master reincarnated. And you've started picking up some of his traits type vibe. That's a little bit... Are you seeing what I'm seeing from that? Like, maybe we didn't possess him, but we gained some of his... some of the, you know, traits that were there. We also learnt Greek, which is an interesting skill to have. We gained irradiation. Our heart pumps strongly. We'll take more health as well so we can improve ourselves. And then, here we go. My rival seeks tools and lore for their own ascension. Tristan. Stop working against us, Tristan. Tristan's making... Is Tristan making an actual play against us? Tristan's making a play against us. Tristan. My rival seeks tools and lore for their own ascension. Tristan. Grabs a card to fill the void. We have damning evidence against Tristan now. So, just to cover this, we have damning evidence against Tristan that proves what he's doing. Tristan is making a play against us to get evidence for his own success at being a cult leader. We can stop him dead in his tracks right now, or we can let him continue trying to take over. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What did he do? He's considering an expedition. So do you remember how we sent an expedition into that crypt the last time? Tristan's doing the same. He's doing the same as we did last time. So he's attempting to send an expedition into a crypt to try and become more powerful. Tristan can kill us if he succeeds. Tristan can kill us if he succeeds. And I really don't like that he can kill us. Let's turn the tentative evidence into damning evidence. I really don't want Tristan to succeed. But he's really putting us in a bit of an awkward situation here. So far, we're only just dabbling in the occult. That's yellow. We can take that. We're only just dabbling in the occult. We're a dabbler. We're not really very deep in. I've decided, how can we increase our sensation? Tristan. He's I don't know. I don't want to stab him in the back, but I feel like we may have to now. Oh, what is that? Bid. Sure, let's spend the last of our money on that. Could we use the Burning God? Progress. Oh. Exotic cravings. Oh, Tristan's our exotic craving? Wait, what? Exotic cravings. What hungers drive us? Tristan. Wait a minute. Tristan's our exotic craving? Wait a minute, Tristan's our exotic craving? Rivalry. A bold scheme. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's trying to kill us. He's trying to kill us. Tristan's trying to kill us. Tristan's trying to kill us. He's making his move. Tristan's making his move. Tristan's making his move right now. We need to stop him. Tristan's trying to kill us. He's finally doing it. He's trying to kill us. Oh, he's trying to kill us. Oh. Oh, he's doing it. I'm going to try and counter by arresting him. I'm going to try and arrest him before he kills us. Oh. Oh, the doomed toxic. Yeah. Oh, someone call Ivan. This is going all the way. Oh my goodness. He seeks a tool for his own ascension. This could have been such good fanfic. It is. The De Horace book on what is contained by silver. Oh, study. As we leaf through the pages of one of the books we have bid on, Tassamane ultimately concludes in her writings that the deity was a goddess. He suggests that its gender may have been the cause of its suppression. The rites described are often eerie, sometimes grisly. Rite of the crucibled soul. A rite of blood. This rite uses an instrument of power to set the world afire. Fire is the liaison of the skin of the world. The assistant rarely survives unharmed. An ardent horizon. Oh. A fire skill. Tristan, if you'd have just held off on trying to kill me, I could have saved you. I could have persuaded you to my way with this. We could have persuaded Tristan if he'd held off on killing us. We could have used this card on Tristan, and he would have bought in, and that would have been enough to show... This is such doomed yaoi. If he'd waited to kill us, we could have been lovers. Oh. I've turned over my evidence to the assistant director of the Suppression Bureau. Tristan tried to kill us. In response, before he got the chance to kill us, we've turned over all of our evidence to the head of the Suppression Bureau. The reason Tristan has not come in here yet is there he was in hiding. But we found him. Tristan, you fool, you bastard man, you... If you just waited, Tristan, if you just waited a day or 2 or 3, not even 3, if he'd waited a day. If he'd waited a day, we could have... Solitude. Contentment. Okay, that's a contentment card. That keeps us from going insane. The Suppression Bureau holds the trials in a closed court, and they are not merciful. My quarry disappears from this world. I've earned myself a promotion. My reason is dimmed. A favor from authority. And 6 gold pieces. Tristan is dragged away in a closed court to never be seen or heard from again. He's imprisoned for the rest of his life. Oh, Tristan, you didn't have to do this, Tristan. It's the bad Yowie. It's the doomed Yowie end. But to be fair, it was doomed in like the best way because he tried to kill us. Will his follower take revenge on us? I don't know if he had any followers. Maybe he did. They may try and do something though. The question is, what can we do? We don't have our own cult yet. We have lots of knowledge, but not our own cult. We need our own follower. So we need to start speaking about these things. Let's use our little detective position. What can we use for the subject? Oh. I have one favor that I could use to win myself a promotion. Oh no, we don't want to get in the hierarchy of the Bureau. We want to stay... We could win the game immediately and get a minor victory, but I don't want that. Be wary, there are reports of... Renea! A new rival has stepped to the forefront. Renea, long in the making. Renea likes to convert her admirers into worshippers. Oh, Renea, that's hot. Oh, Renea, I think you and I are going to need to talk very soon. Renea... She's so hot lady, right? Renea's really out here. Renea, you devil. You devil, Renea. All right, Renea. Everything's fine. Okay, everything's fine now. How quickly Tristan is forgotten about. The Rite of the Watchman's Sorrow. Oh, we're learning. Oh, we're learning. It's Latin. We need Latin to know that. Let us... Oh, hello. An acquaintance. We've got our own follower. Oh. Okay, Renea. I see you. I see you, Renea. We'll try to keep the investigation away from Renea as long as possible. This is what I want us to do. We'll keep the investigation away from Renea as long as possible. Hopefully we can talk to her soon and convince her to maybe consider being our new bestie. And if that happens, then we'll see how things go. We need a follower to start a cult, and we've got an unnamed follower here. Why not see whether or not Renea and us can make something better? There's 2 of us. She likes to convert her admirers into worshippers. Why not share some admirers? Oh! Porter, an acquaintance. Oh, we've got another man now. Porter. He's no Tristan, but it seems together we might be more. Here's someone I might work with, a companion, a follower, but first I must give them something. Is this game showing how Zander is making a Netherbrand cult? It seems like I'm making a cult with pretty people. A pretty people cult. Renea over here needs a good talking to. But first we need to establish our cult. We need to give rise to it. What can we do with this? Together we might be more. I found someone I might work with, but first I need to give them something. A cult. How can I do this? I have... how did I do this before? Notoriety again. Oh, shit. Okay, how can we begin? How can we begin? Renea, do we have to be enemies, Renea? I can show you. Oh, hello, Renea. It seems we do have something to discuss. Renea. We both share an interest in the thunderous secret that... Oh, we know the law. Renea, we both share interest in the thunderous secret that lurks below the surface of this world. Perhaps you and I... could create something incredible. Choose founding principles of the cult. We'll hold off just for a second. We'll just keep the founding principles of the cult ticking over there because we need to choose, but we won't choose until we get this little heart thing because both of our followers, the colors represent different paths you can go down. This card will allow you to win sensation victory. I feel like we can use that with the heart. Dread. We've only got 1 dread in here, so that's fine. We've got Riz. I like this. We're doing strangely well. We appear to have rizzed up several people. Isn't it somewhat funny how Renea, the individual who would lull her admirers into a cult, is now being gently lulled into a cult, not by anyone else, but by me. A hushed, illicit, elliptical conversation by lamplight, with glints of truth like gold in river mud. Who knows? Perhaps one day we may speak less guardedly. Renea. It's starting. It's starting. Possessed by your charm, indeed. Perhaps the 2 of us don't have to be enemies, Renea. Perhaps the 2 of us could be allies, you know? Do you see that? Oh. I will give as myself my passion. I will give of my passion to this cult. Yes. And to explore, we will grant a fleeting reminiscence of the spirit of the moth. We are given restlessness. Ooh, ooh. Oh, we're sick. We're sick. Oh, but that's a random one. We've randomly become unwell, but that's okay because we have lots of health. It's okay, Renea. It's okay. Oh. We must recruit. Well, that's going to be Porter. He's going to be our first recruit. The lantern, a light in the skull. This is messier than the first time we did this. But we're very wealthy. We've got 10 gold. We're very, very wealthy. Here we go. The cult begins. Our rise begins. I have founded my cult. This is your step to receive greater power. Use your cult to recruit and promote followers, talk with followers, and send them out on cult business. And our cult has a temporary headquarters. Temple Unceasing. Oh. The Temple Unceasing rises. Now. If we talk to Renea again, could we talk to her about the Thunderous Secret once again? We'll talk to her twice. I think that could be cool. We'll also organize our cards really quickly because it's very messy on this deck. So these are... What's very interesting is unlike the first time we did this, we now have so much more knowledge than we did before. We've become absolutely infested with knowledge we've stolen from the Bureau. And because we have turned around and stolen so much knowledge from the Bureau and bought knowledge with money and used our fleeting reminiscences and gone to the auction house, we've been able to sort of begin this strange cult rise. While we didn't actually have a formal cult for a long time, we did have lots of knowledge and items and money. And we have damning evidence, and we also have stuff over here, like our passion and our reason and our irradiation and our health. And we've done strangely well. More irradiation. What can we do to persuade Renea, though? How can we persuade her? Could we even? What if Sir Zander wears a trench coat from resembling detective appearances? True. I mean, I am the inspector of the Bureau of Suppression. Red book. We need the red book. That's Latin grammar. We can use that because we need Latin right now to read the green book or the white book. We need that. Could we use research to study that with that? This will create a forge instead of a lantern. Could we... I'd like more pink. So all the colors tie into one another. And you can tell everything's starting to get a little bit crazy because everything's starting to pop off at different times. We've got passion, reason. What if we researched... here we go. So we have the book on Latin. No, we didn't. We got outbid on the book on Latin. That's a shame. What if we... How can we do this? Oh, recruit an independent. This one might join me if I can muster the aspect of our cult to the 21st degree. A thunder... A, the different Z... the different V. Zanny, you're so passionate about this game. It's so enjoyable to listen. You play. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I really do enjoy just doing all of this. It's very, very cool. And of course, you know, it's fun to get to be like, oh, this is the cult. We shall open it to the nth degree. Also, Renea's not interested in joining us, which is a shame. It's a shame because now I have to send her to prison. You know what? We'll leave Renea out on the streets for now. She can continue her cultish work. We'll let Renea be out on the streets just for now. Money? Money. Yeah. I don't want to get her in trouble. I really... Another weary... We have another rival. The weary detective. The weary detective. This gentleman would be rather be... The weary... Another weary detective begins to hunt us down. Oh, why? Why do you stand against us? The Queen of the Rivers. Why must you try to stand against us? Why do you do this thing? If I could... Card will allow sensation victory. I'm going to do something. I'm going to change from a sensation victory, and I'm going to change our cult to a lantern cult. Because we've got some really powerful lantern lore. If we move away from sensation and stop being all about sex and start being about for knowledge for a moment, we might actually get away with doing something a little bit crazy. We'll dream the... We're going to let the damning evidence on Renea burn. I'm going to burn the damning evidence on Renea. I'm going to burn the evidence on her. And I'm going to let her get away. And I think this might be... a really bad idea. But I'm choosing to burn the evidence. We have another occult scrap. The culprit, as it transpires, is the audience. The surviving queens are directed to execute whatever audience members do not escape. A surprisingly lucid epilogue suggests that the correspondence of river names with historical events does provide clues to secret histories beyond our own. Oh. Oh, we need 2 occult scraps to make something out of it. I have refocused my intentions. My predecessors... we'll go back to hunting the hidden secrets like our predecessor did. We're really just becoming the old Zanny. We really are just becoming the old Zanny. Which I love. Let's do something crazy. We'll research an Ardent Horizon and combine it with a Manus Glimpse. Oh. Can we not? Oh, we could break the Manus. This will create a forge lore instead of a lantern. Could we not? Oh, we can't just generate our own lore. Then... I'm trying to figure out how we can do this. Reason is where we need to be pursuing. Let's dream of reason. And go deep into the beyond. Bid money on whatever's there. That's a green book. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're ascending back up the hills again. We're going back into the darkness of night. Renea might need to go to prison, but you know what? I don't mind that. Let's speak openly about this and try and attract some more followers. We'll study... Oh no, we don't know... that's all the times to not know Latin. Tristan... Oh! Tristan interludes. Oh, we don't... we don't have anyone. Let's study. Okay, so all I'm seeing here... Oh, thank you. What I'm seeing here is that we need to... The more knowledge we have, the stronger our power will be. Renea is becoming an issue. She's becoming an issue. She hasn't tried to kill us yet, but I think we'll hold on to this damning evidence that we have regarding her. Because Renea seems like the type to become a problem very quickly, and if she charms the wrong person at the right time, we could get in a lot of trouble. Light goes before him. Huh. Oh, this is another... What is this? A knowledge book? A collection of poetry? Oh, I want a poetry book. I like poetry. A knife secret. Oh, good. What is this? The dedicated enlightenment. I have dedicated to myself to the pursuit of higher understanding. Then can we dream of it again? I must work. How can I work? Oh, we need to actually go to our real life job, not our dream job. We'll study the collection of poetry that we have. Oh, we'll have to be wrapping up soon. And we'll see what next big event there is. Porter, let's go. Oh, I'm being raided. Hey, Vance, thank you for the raid. Come on in, come on in. We're playing a little bit of Cultist Simulator, and you caught us just starting to get near the end. What if we take the occult scrap and seek out secret places within the city? And then, oh, we have a hanger-on and some mystique. Let's bring this hanger-on into our cult. Oh, are we sick? Or is it the opium? We haven't done the opium yet. We're a well-behaved boy. We're a well-behaved thing. We will take the temple unceasing. With the hanger-on, we shall give him the ceremony of the knife secret. No. We'll give him the ceremony of the Magnus glimpse, and with the trappings of fleeting reminiscence. It seems not. Oh, then the thunderous secret it must be. The thunderous secret with fleeting reminiscence shall become the heart of our cult as they are indoctrinated. Within our glimpses, there is a lesson learnt. And we've found something. The house of Mr. 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻, a collector of rare objects. 𝓱𝓸𝓾 will not sell his treasures, but a sufficiently cunning accomplice may gain entry. Oh. Porter, you're of the moth. Capable of chaos and yearning. Interesting, Mr. Moth. Interesting. We have an affliction, so what we'll do is we'll take some medicine. We now have a pawn to do what we wish. We'll send him to seek out whatever we desire, go back to work, use the damning evidence and some reason to get back to work earning money. While this happens, we enjoy our vitality, take a step back, and we've the 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽 Club. We will go there and pay the funds for entry. The entrance is lost beneath soft drapes of crimson, cinnabar and incarnadine. Above the door, the club motto, Ingimram imus, noct te et con sumimur igni. It has been rendered as unto night circle we fly, until the fire enjoys us. The backdrop for tonight's performances are painted with the nightmare images out of a Piranesi, a vast, impossible subterranean prison. The dancers are monster masked, sudden as with fire, each movement snapping with wicked intent. Man, I know we were joking earlier, but I miss Tristan. Same. I miss Tristan too, but he did try and kill us, so I feel like that's sort of on him. You know, as much as we can say poor Tristan, also, Tristan did do that to himself. Just a little bit. Just a tiny, insy-tinsy bit. He did kind of do that to himself. By a large margin. Like, a really large margin, he did that to himself. Maybe it's a bad idea to try and kill people. The dancers pass beyond the backdrop. Across them seem to move up the staircases and drawbridges. Their bodies become smudged with backdrop paint. A growl arises from the audience. The walls of the house. Oh. Could we send... How's the pawn? The pawn is of the edge. The edge is battle and struggle. And what did we need here? A cunning accomplice. You're of the moth. Perilous chaos and yearning. Let's send Porter and his pawn with some funds to this manor. And this will be our last sort of big play of the stream. What we're doing is we're sending on an expedition Porter and our new pawn to try and go to this Mr. 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻's library. And we're seeing if we can rob this collector of the occult. The pawn is just the pawn. The pawn has no name. The pawn is the pawn, you know. He is who he is, you know. He is not worthy of acknowledgement in the grand scheme. However, the law of Magnus shall be glimpsed. No new leads in the investigation. Oh, here we go. Ramira's making her play. Now we counter. Ramira's finally making her play against us. I was wondering when she was actually going to do that. She's sort of been sat there doing nothing for a while. So now, considering that she's going to attempt to get us done for, we counterplay. Our plans demand funds. There you go. Take some extra money. What is this? Watchers, mortals, perhaps even ordinary mortals, but quite a number of them. They can be fought, seduced, or deceived. I warn you, Porter is very, very violent. Porter plies his razor and his scissors to the great advantage of his friends. I must warn you, Porter cuts people. And this one likes knives. So, that went that way? They went that way. Watchers, a desperate deception. Money. Maybe it's money? I don't know. Maybe money's the play? Let's find out. Sure, money. Renea. Oh, my rival has been up to some kind of mischief. The Suppression Bureau may take note. Renea, you're not helping yourself with the way of the wood. This is the same thing we had last time, where colors exist in the place of light. We can use the buzzing in the brain to do the thing. We study the buzzing in the brain with fleeting reminiscence. Could we use you? No, we don't have the power to do this, do we? No, not in the slightest, but it's good to know we have the option. Oh, well, Renea, I'm sorry, you go to prison now. I've turned over the evidence to the assistant director of the bureau. Well, Renea, your imprisonment is going to fund my expedition. This will end in blood. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let us speak openly on the upon the knife's secret. Maybe we can recruit someone really, really quickly. But we have more money. Maybe we can throw stuff at them. Tristan and Renea can be prison buddies. Maybe they'll get along really, really well in prison. Maybe they'll be besties. Oh, our numbers didn't dwindle. An expedition member has fallen. Porter has been hurt. Porter, no! Is he dead? Porter! Where's our money? Oh no. A watchman's light. Wait, where did all of our money go? Where did all of our money go? Oh, Porter's here. He was just wounded. It's okay. He's alive. He was just wounded. He was just badly wounded. Oh, we need more time. We need something. We need something. Anything. We need, what can we send for assistance? We need money or a follower. Tristan's hurt, not Tristan, Porter. Porter's hurt. The Watchers may be too much for us, but we still have a chance. We still have a chance. We still have a chance. We have lots of money from what we did in the Suppression Bureau. We can send in, here we go, 7 funds for what we did. We'll send in more money. We have 9 seconds. We can heal Porter if we can get through this. We'll heal Porter. He's good with a knife. We can send him back in. Oh, that's a patron. We've got someone new. Come on, Porter. It's just one random pawn in there. The Watcher's victory. They're more cunning and more numerous than we expected. It will end in blood for us. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. How many? How bad? They can be seduced or deceived. They can be fought, seduced, or deceived. Porter? Porter? Please don't die. I can't lose my other Tristan. Victor, a rival. Oh, Victor. Listen, I know you're new to this game, Victor, but we don't have time for you. Okay. Basic reason. There we go. Madame Bechent. Okay, we have a new follower. What are you good at, madam? You are a patron. She's a figure of note. She's a scholar of Greek. You have knowledge of value and a mystique to you. If we quickly heal Porter, we pay for his medical bills. We will keep paying funds to keep this going. We will keep paying to keep the fight going. Oh, goodness. Oh, this might be bad. Oh, Lord. All right. All right. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, we could name people the whole... Oh, we didn't name ourselves. Oh, wait. I didn't even see these options. Were there always these options at the base of the screen? Wait, what? I thought it was just here. Wait, what the shit? Wait, okay, let's keep vibing. Okay, we won't put any more money into this. The Watcher's End. Wait, no way. The Watcher's End? Their blood pumps bright, then dark. They should not have opposed us. We move on. Did the pawn kill the Watchers? Wait, what? Wait, what? The wound is healed as much as it will ever be. The pawn? The dumb little pawn that couldn't do anything on his own killed all of the Watchers? And... Okay. we're jumping into bed with that pawn. He's earned it. We'll bring Madame Bencher into their blood pumps dark. Oh, what a note to end on. What? The treasure lies before us. We'll send Porter there to see his victory. Get a commission from Madame Bencher. Here's what she needs. Commission forged substantial. The temple unceasing. She's offered a commission. A glimpse of Magnus. What? Did she... Did the pawn... So let's just be right. Where? The 𝓂𝓾𝓻 treasure. The 𝓂𝓾𝓻's cozy sanctum, a fire smoulders in the grate. Glass cases display hard-won trinkets. We must seize what we can quickly. 𝓂𝓾𝓻's may already have telephoned the police. Go fill your pockets, lads. Go fill your pockets. We also need a new rival to show up because we ended up only having a favor from authority, and I don't believe we have enough reason to just randomly find something. Oh, look at the treasury we just got. Out into the night, we escape unseen. The next day, there are reports of a fire at the 𝓂𝓾𝓻's. Did someone knock a live coal on the hearthrug? Or did 𝓂𝓾𝓻 destroy the place himself as part of some larger scheme? We have gathered from him the Wainscott Histories, titled Stories from Behind the Walls, a miscellaneous non-traditional history, including battles not acknowledged and countries that appear on no map. The Locksmith's Dream, Stolen Reflections, a fourth version of a story never told. The tone calmer than that of Trespassers, but published in 1926, almost immediately recalled by the publisher for seditious content. Travelling at Night, the annotated dream journals of Christopher 𝓂𝓚, sometimes called the only readable occultist. The Journal of Alessandro Lacrosse. Prince Alessandro Lacrosse spent years in secret study of the tablets taken from the furnace marchings in central Italy. The Treaty on Underpasses, or Underplaces. Herein, 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes the bounds of underplaces and the bending of time upon the borders of dreams. And of course, Porter returning home in victory, money taken from the estate, a pawn who we will be rewarding thoroughly when we are done, and of course, notoriety as we burn down the manor upon our exit, as we take each and every last desirable piece of knowledge from their absolutely well-stocked library. Our cult walks away stronger than ever, Porter having sacrificed his own flesh for this victory, and upon that note, let us begin our wind down. Whew. Ha. Upon that note, indeed, thank you all for coming out to tonight's stream. It was a heck of a culty experience, and I had a rather wonderful time. Thank you all for turning up and being as amazingly supportive as you all are as ever. I know this was a bit of an unusual game choice, but I thought that it might be something that was very fun and very narrative. And, you know, lots of hopping around and jumping and panting and me being an overall, you know, a little delightful mess of an incubus might be fun. But I really enjoy sort of hardcore storytelling. Now, I will be back in less than an hour, appearing alongside 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽, Cassian Floros, and of course Lucy Lunares, and being hosted by Roscoe Graves on his channel for a good old-fashioned game show. So be sure to stop by, cheer for your favorite incubus, and be sure to watch Gale and I hit our victory. Now, of course, I'll also be back tomorrow playing one of my favorite games ever, Alan Wake 2, for all of you, in a bit of an endurance stream, and I'll be going for about 6 hours. So get in, get cozy. It's a bit of a thriller, and I'm really excited for it. So I hope to see you all there. But until the next, I've been Zander Netherbrand, you've been my delightful Netherlings, and I will see you in your dreams, my sweet mortals. So, bye-bye for now. Mwah.